You know what the strategy means, and you also know what the tactic means. But when you compare both, it's hard to describe. What's the difference? So let's enter this question today. Just what is the difference between a business strategy and a business tactics? Hi, myself Azeem, a brand strategist and a founder of Royal Advertising Agency. Worked with 50 plus brands to empower them by making more strong, memorable and appealing. If you are a business owner and you haven't subscribed on my channel yet, hit that subscribe button and turn the bell icon fast, because I'll be sharing the secrets of building a brand from scratch on this channel. Tactics come from the outside or in the field or in the marketplace, where strategies come from inside the company. Most company markets inside out. The CEO or a vice president thinks of an idea based on their ego. They create the strategy and then create the tactics to implement that strategy. Like Coca-Cola, they like beers. They assume that using polar bears in the advertisement will make customers feel like Coke is cool and cold. So they created an ad campaign about polar bears drinking a Coke. Here the strategy is using an animal to create a brand association. The tactic is having a polar bears drinking Coke in a TV commercial. This business approach moving from strategies to tactics, which is ignorant and arrogant. What makes you think people cares about beers, and how is that even related to drinking Coke? If you go from strategies to tactics, you are basically trying to force your values and beliefs on your customers. You are trying to convince them to join on your interest. This is always an uphill and difficult battle. We have to fight downhill. So let's reverse this. Let's move from tactics to strategies. The outside in, where it's recognizing what is happening out in the marketplace and using those ideas to shape your tactics, which will shape your overall strategy. One of the best tactics is a viral marketing. It is used what is already trending right now in the public eyes. The marketing war between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Pepsi recognized the pop stars were trendy, so they created the tactic to make a commercial of Michael Jackson drinking Pepsi while performing. Their strategy was to associate the Pepsi brand with pop stars. If you go from tactics to strategies, you are not trying to convince them for something. You are simply working with what already on people's mind. This concept is so important that you can immediately start to implement in your business. Instead of deciding what you think people want, you should go out in the marketplace, figure it out what is already working, then create a tactic which bring attention to your business. The question you should be asking yourself when coming up with your tactic: number one, how are people using your products? What are people's perception about your product? What do you think about your competition? I'm sure you heard about these brands in the laundry detergent business, Tide, Wheel and Rin, and I am sure you have seen their commercials. They are always promoting their detergent by saying that their products will make your clothing whiter than white. This brighter white ad campaigns was a tactic based on self-assumption strategy. This company assumed that customers only cared about the look of their clothing after it's been washed. Along came Unilever, a company from England. Unilever excelled in consumer research. They found that when people took out the clothes out of the dryer, they didn't check for brightness. Instead, they smelled them. Many people smell their clothing out of their dryer to determine whether it's clean or not. So Unilever introduced the Surf brand, a washing detergent with twice as much perfume as the other leading brands. Guess what happened? Surf able to grab at least 10% of the 4 billion detergent market. Noticed it's all about the fragrance and none of the brighter white nonsense. Surf later able to sell their brand for $1.45 billion. The tactics to strategy concept is so simple and yet powerful. Do you know who is Rahul Malodia? He is a popular business coach. He is on a mission to transform every Vyapari to a CEO. Helped more than 50,000 plus business owners with his online coaching. Has a YouTube channel of 1 million plus subscribers where he is teaching entrepreneurship. Why is he getting so much attention? This is his secret. Instead of relying on his entrepreneur videos, he get attention on the viral and trending case study videos, which brings the traffic in his entrepreneur videos, which gets about 20,000 views. But his videos that is about trending topic on YouTube get more than 1 million views and 800k plus views. He was able to get attention, and a fraction of those people watching trending videos will eventually watch his entrepreneurship videos. So here are the action items in this episode. Don't make assumptions about your customers. Use the outside in rule. Create a marketing plan that goes from tactics to strategies. This will have a higher chances of success than if you create strategy filled with assumptions. To create tactics, ask yourself, how are people using your product? What are the people's perception about your product? What do they think about your competitor? If you can answer these questions, you will be able to create a tactic for your business. Lastly, use the viral content rule to get immediate attention. Use something that is already viral in the marketplace and relate it to your product or brand. This will get extra traffic and views. Now you have understand the difference between the strategies and the tactics. Watch the next video, which is all about the tactics triangle, which will help you to create a tactic that your competitors cannot copy. Till then, take care and stay tuned.